Welcome children, welcome to your yoga video lesson. I hope you're all feeling good today and are ready to come and move and do some dancing and yoga and breathing and resting. So let's come and get started. Coming to find your comfortable sitting position. Remember, it might be cross-legged or it might be kneeling. I'm going to kneel today. I might be kneeling like this. So however you're going to come to sit comfortably, just come in for a moment, if you're comfortable to do so, to close the eyes, so that you can notice how you're feeling. Just having a check-in with the body. How's my body feeling today? Do I have lots of energy? Am I feeling happy? Am I not sure how I'm feeling today? That's fine too. Whatever you're feeling is fine. We just want to come and notice it. Okay. We're going to come to open our eyes and we're going to come and do our 3 breaths with the chime. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One last time, breathing in. And breathing out. So today we're going to be looking at the letter F. Lots of fun letter F things to look at. Fun, fabulous letter F. We can think of some more F words. Maybe we can think of some more F words. But first, there we go, there's one. First, let's come and warm up our feet. Oh, well, we can think of lots of letter F words. So let's get our feet moving. Let's get our toes wiggling. Squeezing our toes in, stretching them out, wriggling them about. Remembering if you've got your socks on now is maybe a good time to come and take them off so that you can come and really feel your feet. Let's come and move them from side to side, circle through our ankles. And then let's come and give our legs a little bit of a pat, waking up muscles in the legs, waking up the skin. And then we're going to come and lift up one knee, lift up the other knee, give our knees a hug, making sure we've got nothing behind us. We're going to come and lift the feet off. Just notice if we can balance on our sit bones for a moment. Give ourselves a big squeeze, sending some love to your body, some love to yourself. And then coming to bring the feet down, opening up. We're going to come to find our cooking pot today. So today we're going to take the feet a little bit further away. We're going to come and take hold of our big wooden spoon and we're going to come and cook a pot of something yummy. Maybe some porridge for our breakfast or some soup for our lunch or dinner. Just stirring your pot and making sure that you're not just moving your arms but that your whole body is going, so that we're warming up around our lower back. And then we're going to change direction. We're going to stir the other way. Maybe you've got a big pot of melted chocolate. You're baking something and this is your decoration for your cake. So stirring your pot and then coming to let go of your spoon and we'll come and bring our feet back in. Okay, and let's come from now, we're going to come and bring our arms out. We're going to come and imagine that we're like a bit like an aeroplane. We're going to come and fly from side to side, just going all the way down. All the way to the other side. Oh, there goes the letter F. I'll show that to you in a moment before we come to the poses. So going from side to side. Flying in the sky. Lovely. And then let's bring our wings up, bring them down. And let's come and then now have, instead of having our straight wings like that, let's come and see if we can have wibbly wobbly wavy arms. Wibbly wobbly wavy arms and a wibbly wobbly wavy spine. Let's come to do some twirly swirly wrists. So we're making some circles. We're keeping our hands in a fist, circling around and the other way. Let's bring our arms out in front of us and we just come and touch our shoulders. 1, 2, 3, and coming to rest your hands on your knees and noticing how your arms and your upper body feel. Okay, let's come and do some neck movements. We're going to look over our shoulder one way, move back to the middle, looking over to the other side. Coming back to the middle, we're going to look up, we're going to look down. We're going to come and bring ourselves onto our hands and knees, and we're going to come and do our cat-cow. So from here, we're going to look forward, we're going to lift our tailbone up, and we're going to come and be our cow. We're going to go moo, and then we're going to come and be that angry cat, pushing in between our shoulder blades. Hiss. Let's come and move our spine a bit more. Moo. And hiss. Breathe in as with a cow, breathing in. Moo. And breathing out as with a cat. Hiss. And then let's come and tuck our toes under. We're going to come and walk our hands back and just stretch a little bit through the soles of our feet. Oh, notice how that feels, our toes and our feet stretching. We're going to bring our hands all the way back, and we're going to see if we can come all the way back into a squat. Here we go, and then from there, can we come to bring our hands together and come all the way up to standing. And we're finding ourselves in our mountain pose. Well done, everyone. So let's come, we're going to come and do our sun salutation song now. So you can come to be waiting in mountain pose. I'm going to go and turn the music on, and we're going to come and do some dancing and moving and stretching. Let's see, hopefully the music will work. Oh, I might have to turn the speaker on. You might hear a funny sound. That was the speaker being turned on. Okay. Let's see. This is our music to come and move our body however it feels it wants to move today. It might want to move slowly, or wants to move today. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. You might want to come do a bit of flossing, seeing as we're doing the letter F. Sun, I can do it, you can do it, we can do a sun salutation. We're going to come to the top of our mats. Stretch up high, hang down low, tickle your toes, feet jump back, just like a frog, lay on the ground, look at the sun, now downward dog, and breathe, just let your head and neck be relaxed, feet jump up, just like a frog, hang down low, tickle your toes, stretch up high, reach for the sky, mountain pose. Well done, well done. We're going to do it again. Stretch up high, hang down low, tickle your toes, feet jump back, just like a frog, belly on the ground, look at the sun, now downward dog, and breathe, breathing in, taking a little bit of rest, feet jump up, just like a frog, hang down low, tickle your toes, stretch up high into the sun, mountain pose. Look what you've done, well done everyone. We're going to do a bit more dancing. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. I can do it, you can do it, we can do a sun salutation. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. I can do it, you can do it, we can do a sun salutation. Woo, well done everyone. Coming to sit down on your mats. I'll come and turn off the music, and then I will come and join you today. We're we're going to come and do some breathing with the big breathing bowl. Let's come and notice how the body's feeling, taking a moment to check in. How does it feel after moving your body? Sometimes it makes us feel a little bit more awake, gives us a little bit of energy, may make us feel a bit warmer. Let's just notice how we feel. So breathing in, nice big breath, and out. Breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in and out. Excellent. Okay. So let's come and have a look at this letter F. What have we got today on our letter F? So we have got a flower, a funny looking flower, and that is actually a feather there, a little feather, a frog, fire, fish, a flamingo, and a fairy. I don't know if you can see, but that fairy has sparkly wings and a sparkly wand. She's sitting on a toadstool. So lots of exciting things to explore. So let's come back and let's get started with our letter F. So let's come first, and I think first we're going to come and be our flamingo. Now flamingos often like to stand on one leg, so we're going to come into a balancing pose from here. So let's come and see, maybe we can lift up one knee and keep the leg out in front and see if we can make a flamingo wing. And maybe bringing our hand up here, we can make a little flamingo head. Very good. Let's try the other side. So remember, in our balancing poses, you can always come and hold on to something if you're feeling a little bit wobbly. You can always kind of come to bring the foot back down, see how it feels. So just coming to try. So we're going to have a wing on this side this time. We're going to bring this leg up, and we're going to come and have our flamingo head. And remember, it's also fine to wobble. Sometimes I feel wobbly, sometimes one side feels much wobblier than the other. I'm not sure if that's the noise that flamingos make, probably not. But from our flamingo, we're going to come up the F, and we're going to come and explore the fire. So I thought for fire we might do our volcano pose, because volcanoes are filled with lava, which is kind of like hot fire. So we're going to come and take our feet nice and wide, so we're still standing. We're going to imagine that we've got this. We're going to come and bend the knees a little bit, and we're going to imagine that we're a volcano filled with hot lava. And remember, this volcano breath can be really good if you're ever feeling a little bit cross or frustrated. We can imagine that cross or frustrated feeling a little bit like hot fire. Sometimes we can get fiery and angry. And what we can do with our volcanoes, we can breathe that feeling all the way up, and then we can let it go. And we can see if taking a few volcano breaths can help us feel a little bit better. So sometimes just breathing that feeling, that fiery feeling up, and then letting it go. Noticing if we feel a little bit calmer afterwards. Let's come and walk our feet in. So at the top there is my friend the frog. We did a little bit of frog in our sun salutation, but we didn't really get to hop. So let's come and see if we can do a few jumping frogs. So we're going to come down into our squat, got our knees out to the side, and we're just going to bring the hands down in front of us and see if we can hop and hop. And maybe you can hop further. I'm going to have to hop backwards, or maybe you can hop backwards. Can you hop backwards? I'm going to see. Hop, hop. Being careful not to crash into anything. Hop, and let's go take a couple more hops forward. Ribbit. And then let's come. I'm going to come and hop to face you. And I'm going to imagine I'm hopping. I'm hopped onto my lily pad. And now I'm going to see if I can catch some flies. So frogs are very good at catching insects and flies for their dinner. And they catch them with their long sticky tongue that they flick out really quickly. So let's see if we can catch some flies. Did you get one? I'm not sure if we're quick enough. I'm not really sure if I'd want to eat the flies anyhow, but that's a different thing. For frogs, they're yummy. Okay, so let's come and rest our legs a little bit after hopping about like a frog. It can feel quite tiring on our leg muscles. So let's come and do a little game with our feather. So I've got a little feather here that I found outside somewhere. So you might be able to find a feather, or you might have a feather in your house. If you haven't got a feather, you could always come and use a little bit of fluff or a leaf, like a leaf from a plant that is maybe especially one that's dead, because they become very light. What we're going to do is we're going to try and see if we can play a game called blow and catch. So we put the feather on our hand and we blow and we see if we can catch it. Blowing. So I'm going to get your feather. Remember, you can always pause the video, find something that's nice and light that can fly up as you blow, and you can catch it. And if you've got someone else, if you're not on your own, you can maybe play blow and catch with someone else, where you blow and they kind of come and catch and they blow it back to you, and you can see if you can get two things going. And let's see, I'm going to see if I can do it with the plant leaf. Oh yeah, it works quite well. So that's a sort of dried old plant leaf. So maybe finding something and going to see if you can do some blowing and catching, noticing how the breath is as we blow out. Can you blow nice and soft? If we blow really hard, can you still catch it? So just coming to experiment with your breath. Really soft, really gentle. Can I just blow it very gently so that it hardly moves? Brilliant. Come and have some fun with your feather. Okay. Next to the feather on our F is our flower. So let's come. We're going to come and find our flower. We often do our flower breathing where we have our fingers together and we open up the petals. Well, this time we're going to come and bring our feet together, and we're going to come and bring, like a bit like butterfly, we're going to bring the hands in the middle and take them out to the side. Now, we can either stay here with our feet down and just come and open our petals, or we can come and balance. If you're coming to balance, it's important to make sure that there's nothing behind you that you can fall back and hit your head on. So making sure you've got a clear space behind you if you want to come and try the balance. And if you do want to, you can come and lift up the feet, and maybe we can open our finger petals, and our feet petals are, as we breathe in, breathing out, closing, breathing in, opening, breathing out, closing. Coming to bring the feet, the fingers back down. We're going to come to our fish. I've got a little Nemo there, a little clownfish. And we're just going to come to lie down on our elbows. And we're going to come to make a little, we're going to put our ankles, our heels together, and we're going to make a little fish tail, have our legs stuck together. We're going to have the hands just at the side here. So I'll just come and show you like this so that you can see. So I'm going to making these little fins at the side of my body. My forearms are staying down. And I'm just going to come to puff up my chest. And I'm going to come and make some fish face. Coming to wiggle your fins a little bit more. Maybe coming to do that one more time. So again, just lifting up the chest. Making your fish face. Okay. And then let's come down. And we're going to finish with our fairy. So I thought for our fairy, what we could do is a variation, and maybe if you've ever played in the snow, maybe you've made a snow angel where you lie down in the snow and you kind of draw your angel wings. Well, we're going to come and draw fairy wings. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our feet a little bit wider. I'm just going to come at a bit of funny angles so that I can move my arms. And we're just going to come and move the arms up, all the way overhead and down. Imagining that we're making fairy wings next to us. And I keep flashing into my chime. I just don't have quite enough space to do the wings here. Hopefully you do at home. You see, maybe if I lie this way, you might have to go and lie in a different place just to make your wings. So, there we go. Just letting your wings come up and down. And then we're already in our position to come and rest. So remembering, if you need to stop the video, to go and get a blanket, or to go and get a pillow, then go and do that so that you can come and have a nice, comfy rest. So today, for our rest, we're going to come to close our eyes. If we're comfortable to do so, you can always keep your eyes open. You don't have to close your eyes. And we're going to come and maybe imagine that we're in a beautiful flower meadow. So we're going to come and let the body be still. We're going to get ourselves nice and comfy. And then we're going to open up the eye of our mind or our imagination. And we're going to imagine that we're in a beautiful field full of flowers. Flowers of every kind of colour. And the field is big. And you can see all the flowers gently blowing in the wind. And if you breathe in, you can smell the delicious smell of flowers. They smell so sweet. Nice. And you can feel the sun on your face. And enjoy being next to the field of flowers. Just maybe going up, taking a closer look. Noticing one flower that's there that's your favourite colour, the same colour as your favourite colour. Maybe it's a flower that you've never seen before. Going to enjoy being next to the flowers. Enjoying a little bit of still and peaceful time for the body. Remembering you can always stay longer. You can always rest for longer. You're cozy and comfy under your blanket. Stay and have a little bit of a longer rest. But if you're ready to come out, you can come to start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Lifting up the arms and the legs, giving them a little shake. Giving your knees a cuddle. And bringing the feet down to the floor. We're going to let the knees come over to the side. Bring our top hand down. Come and push ourselves up to sitting. Brilliant. Let's bring our hands in front of our hearts. And just come again to check in. Notice how we feel. How am I feeling in my body now? Let's come to bow our heads to our hearts. Bow to each other. Thanks for coming and practicing yoga. We can say our yoga greeting, Namaste. Namaste everyone, I hope you have a brilliant day and I hope to see you soon. Bye.